What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Gung-Fu Super Bros podcast, the number one podcast for Kung Fu martial arts, movies, and pop culture. What episode is this?
60.
60. All right, hit us with it. Famous 60s. Go, Enrique.
Famous 60 player of the war 60. Some linebacker. Chuck.
Wepner.
Bednarik.
Damn it. Bednarik?
Bednarik.
Back from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And wait, hold on.
Eagles.
Did I nail it?
From the Eagles.
Damn it. All right, good job there.
I knew that off the top of my head, by the way.
Yeah, I'm super producer Stevens. That's why we pay you so much money, all right? First off, Abarca, say hi.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Enrique.
I don't know what I do with my hands.
Super producer Stevens.
Hello.
And remember, my name is Ivan. Yes.
You got that?
That was awesome.
Okay.
All right. Hey, first off, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. I will take total blame for the fact that our podcast has not been on air for 2 weeks. It was funny. I was hanging out with some people that listen to the podcast and they're like, hey, what the fuck?
Where the fuck's the podcast,
yeah,
bro?
and I was like, eat a dick. But then I was like, nah, man, adulting. And it was funny because Barca a while back was like, we need to talk about some things. And one of the things you put on there was adulting sucks. And it does. So in light of the fact that we're all old and stuff like that, what has been your... And of course, I'm glad that I sent all you this stuff before so you had time to think about it. What is your least favorite or maybe even like, man, I thought that was going to be fucking cool. And then when you adulted it, you're like, God, that sucks donkey dick. What has been that thing that maybe you have just really like have been like disappointed with in the part of adulting? I will start off with one. We kind of talked about it already, but the driving. And that was an early figure out. That was like my child. That's the last as part of my childhood that I still believed in awesomeness. Mm-hmm. So when I drive, man, it's going to be awesome. And then you started driving and it sucked. And you were talking about that earlier too, Barca, like just driving sucked. Anything you can think of that like that becoming adult wise that you've just been like, ugh, this kind of sucks.
Feeding myself.
Oh, what do you mean by that? Tell us more, Stevens. You're like, you thought you were going to have people that you're like, banana me, bitch.
Ring the
bell. feed me grapes.
What do you mean by feeding yourself?
No, and it's funny because like, I'm trying to think, like my parents didn't really, like they made dinner, but you got to a certain age and you make your own lunch and so I've been doing that for a long time, but I don't know. I just don't enjoy cooking and especially cooking for me. And so... Why is this a surprise to you?
Like, I love fucking cooking.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Wow. So like, I thought I would, I would
favorite
make
time
more.
To cook? When nobody's around, it's just for me. I'm like, finally. See? You know what? Y'all don't like it spicy? Fuck you, bitch. I'm going in there hard. But
I guess that's because you're cooking for more people, right? So it's always just me. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't do it. And then when I do, I'm out of practice. So nothing tastes good and it's just whatever. So I mac and cheese and I make sandwiches and I eat cereal a lot.
Wow. You and my 3-year-old son have the same diet. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Is it a lot of it? Is it just not knowing what to do too? Like deciding on what you want?
In part that, but it's cooking for just me. Like, how do I make mashed potatoes and meatloaf for just me? Because if it's just me, then I have to make it for I have to make it, and then I'm eating it all week, and then I get tired of it, and then you end up throwing it away, and I find that a waste. So I'm like, better not just to make it. You know what I mean?
When you cook, it's this big.
Well, like if you cook for just yourself, yeah,
that's true.
So I don't know. Like I've never learned in all of my blah 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 years, like how to. I don't know. So yeah, that's the one thing I think
cooking
where I'm
for
like,
yourself. All right, interesting.
Try the food services thing that.
Yeah, I've thought about that, but even then, I'm in such a habit where I don't cook.
Yeah, because when you get it, you have to.
Now, if I get it, I feel like I would waste it. So.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is we got to get you independently wealthy, and you have to have a cook.
Yes, I would love that.
Yeah, dude. No, legit. That's one of my dude. If I could get a
probably
cook,
way less if I.
No, because they'd be like, I'll pay you, bitch. Make me some goddamn mashed potatoes. Now, motherfucker.
Maybe.
Especially if they're good, you imagine?
Yeah.
All right, anybody else? Something from adulting that is like kind of sucked like for you? Or just, you were kind of thinking it was going to be awesome and then it wasn't.
Enrique?
You got anything?
I mean, I'll be that guy where for the most part, I'd rather be like paying bills and all that shit sucks. But I'd rather do that than be a teenager not having the freedom to just do what I want to do.
So you're willing to put up with all the adulting, so you can do what you want to do.
But But I will say getting old and like my body just hurting for everything, that sucks.
That's aging, not adulting. I'm just going to argue
but
that.
I think they go hand in hand, though. Yeah.
But adulting, I feel like, is having to every month make sure that everything was paid on time and in full. And like, I feel like adulting is more taking care of yourself and doing those adult things, where aging is getting old, and that's going to happen no matter what. Whereas adulting, I guess we could figure out ways around it. But
my wife is going to be so mad that I say paying bills because she pays all the bills. She's going to be so pissed when I say,
She going to call in somehow. I heard some bullshit. Right? Like next week, that's the call we're going to get. I do all the bills, and I actually don't mind it. Like, I feel like I've accomplished something. It's like, I paid my bills again, like the big boy. I did on time, Did I give the minimum on all those bitches?
You give yourself a star on the board.
30 more years and that fucking visa's going to be paid off.
That's your chore star. Chore star. Yeah.
Exactly.
I did it.
Yeah, it's one of those. Mark, anything for you?
Just general maintenance of the house.
Yeah, that's
handyman or like cleaning?
Both.
Yeah.
Both. And so like today, just got back from a trip, so I had to mow the lawn, and then I was like, oh shoot, we gotta trim the tree in the back. And it's like, oh, I left and I spackled some stuff in the restroom, so I still had to paint. So I was doing all three things at the same time. It was crazy.
Just kind of going at the same time.
The handyman thing's a big one too. Like knowing shit's gonna break in your house, and it's just a matter of time.
Yeah,
and I
sucks.
Suck at it, bro.
The air conditioning is the scary one for me.
That's you asked about, because Enrique's talked about it. It's scary because it's never in the winter. It's never on that cool day that you're like, I'm gonna kick it on.
It's on that 108
degrees. Your balls are sweating like a motherfucker.
And you're like, why is this not blowing?
No, it's blowing, but it's hot air.
Yeah.
Oh, and the guy comes with that temperature gun and he's like, you're fucked. Yeah, dog, I knew that. Like, I'm not hoping you can fix it.
And you're broke as fuck, too.
Bro, you never have that kind of money, dog. Nobody ever does. Or like with me, I felt like I'm smart enough to have home insurance, but then they're like, damn, we can't send somebody out for like a week and a half, dog. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Die? Like dehydrate at night? Like I'm already have plans. I'm like, put all the fans and the family in one room, and we just kick that bitch up, and then we just got to lay there and just deal with it. Dude.
Yeah, it's just that it's the day's coming. Something's gonna that motherfucking thing's gonna break. It's gonna break, and it's just like knowing it's gonna happen. That sucks. I hate that because there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, no. What sucks to me is like the handyman part of it. It sucks because you know you could save yourself so much money if you were halfway decent at that stuff, But like not knowing how to do any of that shit, and YouTube, I YouTube a shit ton of stuff. And dude, without YouTube, I don't know the fuck I would do. But even then, you're like, damn it, man. Like I know something's gonna mess up that I can't fix, and it's just like,
I know.
Getting the people out there to do that and stuff like that. A big one for me here recently is like that. Well, I guess adulting / parenting for me is having to have conversations with my kids where I know I'm fucking up their childhood. Like when I know I'm stripping them of their innocence. I guess maybe that's the statement. And not to make light of anything, but here recently with the situation in Texas, like I was like, my daughter's that same age. And she's not dumb and she hears things. And I was like, I have to have this conversation. I have to be an adult. And just like knowing that, like, dude, I'm having this conversation. And it's like, I'm literally like breaking away at her innocence. Like, man, you thought the world was sunshine and rainbows. Yeah. Here you go, kiddo. So having those kind of conversations, it sucks, dude. And I've had them with my older son, and I'm going to have to have them with my younger and with her continuously. And just kind of, just like the world's a crappy place at times. We got to be good, but it's not. And you just be ready for that. So that's kind of sucked. That one's big.
One day you're gonna have to feed yourself.
True that.
You don't want to make the big stuff because then you eat the same shit every day.
Yeah.
You know what, dude? I'm pretty good about that though. Like if I like it, I could almost eat it every day.
Oh yeah, I eat the same lunch every fucking day.
Yeah.
Every day I eat the same shit.
I don't mind lunchtime, I guess, but I get tired. Like
dinner.
Yeah, dinner. I don't want the same dinner. Like I don't want the same lunch and then the same dinner for a week.
I could.
Like I love meatloaf. I love mashed potatoes. I love whatever I'm making. Right? Like tuna casserole, whatever it might be. But then like at some point I'm like, okay, I've had that 3 times.
I tell my wife in the past when we were younger, I used to tell her if we just make like rice and beans and then like chicken or whatever meat for that week.
To it, yeah.
And I'll eat that throughout the week for dinner.
That's
and you can reheat that for the week.
Yeah.
That's 90% of what I eat, I think, during the week.
Yeah.
Rice and beans with carne, with chicken,
because
with shrimp.
growing up, that was
that's your staple.
That's what we ate. And I was lucky I had my grandma live with us. So it was like a fresh cooked meal every day, especially for dinner. So, so you get used to that. And I used to tell my wife, like, dude, I'll eat that shit, but she's not down with that. So, that idea never took off. But
if you open my fridge, there's probably some leftover beans and rice in there, like 99% of the time. The only time it's not is when we're like, can't we fry them yet? Oh, okay, then we're gonna have to throw these away.
Because not every food that you reheat is gonna be great. Like I'm real picky about that stuff too.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
What is one thing you can't eat reheated? You're not gonna be able to tell me right now.
Yeah,
I don't like pizza reheated.
Oh, I love pizza. I love cold pizza.
Oh, I can't do cold pizza, man.
Pizza, yeah.
It's not my favorite either.
Pizza in the oven too.
Guys, I got 2 tips. Number 1, put it in the skillet.
The pizza when you reheat it.
Reheat it up in the skillet.
Okay. Yeah, I've never done that before.
Number
Honestly, I hit it
2,
in the microwave. So that's maybe the
No.
problem.
Oh, no.
And number 2, air fryer.
Come on, bro. You're not 12.
You reheat it in the air fryer?
Yeah.
So it gets crispy.
Or in the broiler. You could put it in the broiler.
Okay.
Yeah, micro. That's the bad. That's where you're going wrong.
Reheated it.
Yeah, no, don't do microwave.
You know what goes hard on the skillet too? Freaking tamales.
Oh yeah.
Dude, unwrapping them, putting them on the tamal, getting them crispy. That's so good after the first time. That's really good. Yeah, if you never done that to a tamal, unwrap that bad boy, put it on the skillet, and you're just like, it gets crispy.
See, we freeze them and then
pull them out. And did you put them in the pot again with the water?
Put them in the steam.
Yeah.
Steam it up.
Make it happen. But look, guys, as long as we can get through our adulting and continue to make this podcast for you guys, we will do it. But know that if we ever take a break, man, it is not by choice. It is probably by necessity, but we'll keep kicking ass as long as we can. Speaking of kicking some ass and doing something cool, segue. Abarca, Stevens, you guys actually were hanging out with some fucking like class A, AAA, hold heavyweight nerds and like doing big things this weekend. And you guys did it for a few days, man. What was it? How was it? And what did you guys see that was super fucking cool? What'd you guys check out?
Well, guys, we just got back from Star Wars Celebration.
Celebration, bitches.
2022 in Anaheim. I think there's only one more thing that was scheduled in 2020 and that we gotta go to this year. It's I have never been to a Star Wars convention. I've been to other conventions all up and down the state, and it was really, really cool. And you realize that there are people way more into this. Number 1, people that dress up in costume.
Can I interrupt?
Sure, man.
Why? So this was their first Star Wars celebration?
Yeah.
Celebration, bitches.
Why?
Because it moves around every year.
Okay.
So it's been in Germany. Next year it's in London. It's been Chicago.
That's right. Okay. Yeah, okay.
So I think the
It
last
makes
time
its
it was
rounds.
here
It's not same location all the
was
time.
2016.
Okay. Damn. But it was supposed to be 2020, but it got pushed back to 2020.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So it's like the World Cup every 4 years.
Yeah. It goes somewhere different. Maybe it comes back to the same place. So then, okay, let me ask you this. What was your favorite thing, never being there? What was your thing that you were like, ugh?
Number 1, they had 2 exhibits. One was there's a spot up in north in Petaluma called Rancho Obi-Wan. And this is a spot run by Steven Sansweet. He started off as a collector, and I believe he holds the Guinness Book World Record for the largest Star Wars collection.
Right.
He had so much stuff that he was hired by Lucasfilm, so they knew what all they had sold and had out there.
Fucking badass. Wow.
And so this year the exhibit was about Boba Fett. So he had 3 rocket firing Boba Fetts, which are like
super rare, right?
Bro, that must be like $200,000.
Yeah.
Just in that case. They had another exhibit about the Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett. It was essentially props, costumes, miniatures that they built. The Rancor had
oh, that's dope.
They had the bantha they use on the TV show that they ride in front of the screen. That was there, and someone was inside of it moving it.
Oh, that's dope.
They had his new ship, the Naboo Starfighter.
Oh yeah.
And so they had like a Mandalorian dummy inside, but then they had in the little bubble was Baby Yoda, and it's an animatronic Baby Yoda. And so you would wave at it, and it winks at you and waves back.
Oh, that's dope. Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
What was maybe your like? Ugh.
Some of the organization of stuff. Like when you go to Comic-Con, you can line up. You can line up overnight for a panel, and as long as you're there early, you probably get in. For this, it was like a lottery. Okay. And so you got there, even before, it was like 2 weeks, a week and a half before. You're like, these are the things that are happening. Click on what you want to see, and then it's luck of the draw. And so we got to go to the Mandalorian panel. It was Mandalorian heavy. Like they know where the bread and butter is right now.
It's hot right now.
Yes. And so, but another friend had tickets to Industrial Light and Magic panel. So we saw Ron Howard and other directors talk about how Industrial Light and Magic change movies. And so there's a documentary that's going to come out on Disney Plus that's going to talk about this.
That's cool.
You know what? Like, if you've never been to a con, Enrique.
No.
If you are feeling down on yourself, go to a con. Bro, if you're like, you know what, man? I gotta put in some more time in the gym. Man, I don't think I'm attractive enough. Oh my God, son.
You a straight 10 in the cons. You a hard 10 in the cons.
You're hitting all the spots. I'll be honest.
You're checking off the boxes for you, right?
He is. He's going down the list.
Yeah, dude. It really, and you're like, man, like, am I too into this? Like, do I have too many? Do I need to adult more? And you're like, no, because there's people dropping thousands of dollars on vintage figures.
So I shouldn't feel bad about the $50 I spent on Funko Pops every now and then?
Bro, I bought a Millennium Falcon model ship that was a couple hundred.
And you're still like nowhere near the level.
There's the vintage, the toys we grew up with, you know, Lucy's that have been like the baseball cards where they get verified or whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And here's one for $15,000 because it only came out in this country and there's only so many. Yeah. I thought there would be more like old merch. I guess I like more like Disney stuff, like that kind of like here's the bed sheets that you had, and they had some of that, but it was more action figures. If you wanted a tattoo, you could go and get a tattoo there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's it.
Like a whole
I don't know how many artists
50,
spend a lot.
60 artists.
Wow.
So you're like, I don't like this guy's stuff. Well, let me go to that guy or that lady. Mm-hmm. Dude, it was a really cool experience.
How many days?
It was 4 days. We only had tickets to 3. So on one of those days, we went to Disneyland. And then they had a special night at Disneyland that was called Star Wars Night. And so it was an after hours party, kind of like a grad night.
Oh, nice.
But still with DJs and they're playing Star Wars music and all this stuff.
Don't laugh, bro.
I'm just thinking the amount of shit that was happening in those restaurants. Go ahead and continue.
And they have different characters come out. So like at a grad night, you might have Mickey.
Yeah.
Well, here's 3PO and R2-D2. Here's Captain Rex, Ahsoka Tano, the Emperor, Ewoks. Although the Ewoks at Disneyland are just like short people. But
so
not
I could
like,
be an Ewok.
Mm-hmm. You could be an Ewok.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, you're a jumbo Ewok. Like,
I get what you're saying. We taking jobs out of people's hands. Steven, what was your favorite or least favorite thing to do? Or that you checked it out? What was your thing?
Favorite thing was the Mandalorian experience. Very cool. Really cool to see all of the props and like the scenes and the settings and just there was a lot of really cool stuff. And the bantha was the best. Least favorite was being trampled as I walked to the restroom, being trampled by people that were just released into a panel, and
oh shit,
they were
they
were running with the bulls to get to a seat.
Nah, the standby, be able to do it.
They're like, oh, if you want to get into this panel, here's a standby line, and you just hit people running like zombies are after them, right?
But don't they have tickets to it?
We had tickets to it. The standby line, you can just line up for stuff.
They let everyone with tickets in first. And then if there's empty seats,
bro, you know I hate that shit.
They can line up as standby.
There's lines, right? And each of the lines have like these metal tubes.
Mm-hmm.
These people ran through metal tubes.
And you know they ain't athletic enough to move around people. You know,
No,
they
they
ain't gonna be able to cut and bite. Oh, Steven, check out. You get a little two-step on them.
They would like duck under and then hit
I would
the
have Euro
bar.
stepped the shit out of Stevens, bro. I would have been able to get it.
All
I
never
was trying
seen
to do,
me.
like we were in our seats and all I wanted to do was go use the restroom and they had just let these people in and it was just like, and I was like,
Hey, dude, I'm like OJ in a Hertz commercial, baby. When you see me running through fucking people, bro, I'm getting there. I'm not touching nobody. But these fuckers go hard, man.
yeah,
Like,
they were really wanting.
They wanted to get to the
get a
Mandalorian
seat.
panel.
Wow.
It was very
And
important.
everybody came out.
You're like, I'm just trying to pee.
That's exactly. I was just like,
And there's people, oh, excuse me, is the seat taken? I'm like, yeah. That one right there? Yes, the one that's right next to me.
Why are you laughing, Enrique? Yeah, because you got a picture right in your head when he did that voice. Yeah, that's exactly right. And you're probably like,
is this seat taken? Yes. And then I try to do like body language because, and so I'm giving them like the no, like nope, nope. So now, like, dude, it was like 10 people, and I'm like, get your butt over here.
I'm starting to get beat up,
and I'm running with it against people in the hallway.
I'm getting all the Ronas. I'm getting all the 3 different versions of this bitch right now. They're like, God
Like-
damn.
like,
You might
other
have got
than that-
monkeypox. We don't even fucking know.
And I get being excited wanting to get into somewhere,
Oh,
but
my
I'm
God,
also
here.
not
No.
running people over. Like
No.
I'm not gonna be rude and
Like you
trample
still have
people.
to have that self-awareness that you're
You're
around
not a
other
kid.
human
Yes,
beings and
yes.
you need to act right.
Yeah.
You're not a
Yes.
kid. You're not a young teenager that
Yes.
just saw fucking BTS or something like that. You're
Well,
a fucking grown-ass man
and
and
you're
woman.
in the building. You're in the building. You're going to get a seat because they're going to like cut it off when people don't, right? And even if you have to stand in the back, you're in the building.
Yeah.
Calm your shit down. Like,
Yes.
There's a jumbotron.
yes. Like it was just like, okay. But like there was ladies with kids and they were like, we were just all looking at each other and like, I was just like, what
they
the hell
got
is
into a
happening?
circle like the Spartans and were just like hold up the shield.
That was a little intense. And at Comic-Con, I guess people do get excited, but I guess because you're waiting, everyone waits in line. So people are lining up at 3 a.m. I don't have to deal with those people.
The people that are gonna
Whereas
run you
this-
over are already in line.
Yes. And I think that was the big difference in the organization that John's
Well, and
talking
probably
about.
because like this was your first Star Wars thing, so maybe there was a lot of first timers there because they don't get to
Dude,
go.
I don't know,
Don't make
man. I
excuses
think
for these
these are
fucking guys,
I think
I
these are
think.
a lot of people who go
Star
all
Wars
the time.
are. Oh, really?
What did they say? What was it? They were saying that because of after the people are taking these like revenge vacations.
Okay.
So they're like, I'm going to see the Mandalorian.
So any new announcement or announcements of new shows or anything?
this is the same fucking people that like ran over one of my kids running over to Harry Potter, fucking grown ass man.
Yeah.
Like once again, dude, if you're a kid, I get it, man. The wonder, I love it, right? But grown ass be like, calm the fuck, you know this shit ain't real, dog. Like you know Harry Potter's not in that fucking castle.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Guess what? The Mandalorian
What was it?
wasn't there.
That's the difference in this bitch. He was actually there.
He was
everywhere.
there.
Yeah.
Everyone
Everything
was
would get a
there.
pop. And they're like, oh, now here's the stunt double. And they're like, oh my God, it's him! Carrie Wayne!
Well, actually, one thing that's coming out that I wonder if all action figure people are going to follow this. What's a new thing happening with action figures, Abarca? That's going to piss people off.
Yeah, Hasbro has decided. Well, here's a good example. In front of us, we've got a box of Star Wars figures. It's 6 figures, retro style figures. They come in a box. Now,
No more
inside that box, they are still on cards. But eventually, it's just going to be those figures.
Yep.
So is this just a Hasbro thing or
Right now, it's Hasbro.
But dude, because
It's gonna
they
be
don't want to
everything.
waste plastic.
So we'll stop making the crappy figures that nobody wants.
So imagine if Pops, you couldn't see them. They were just a cardboard box.
That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah. I will tell you, we got to
Or
sell
it will
the,
be saran wrap. No.
maybe, here's how to go.
They're just going to hand it to you when you buy it.
Well, shit's gonna be more rare, dude, because people are gonna open up. They're gonna open them up.
I see what you say. Like closed actual figures will be a lot harder to find. But you can't, like, and not that it looks bad, but we were talking about it. Like, how do you show it if it's just in the box?
Well, you can. I mean,
That's
you just
what I'm
have to
saying.
go off the picture on the box, right?
Yeah.
I
That
mean,
sucks.
you
Then
can
you
stack
open
them
them
up
up.
nicer, but
You open it
They
up
can
and guess
stack
what?
up
They're not
better,
even
but-
in there. They're like, I'm finally going to open these up. What is this?
Or like you said, if it's one of those that just is a little off or like something happened in the painting somewhere and you can't even see that till you open it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had to return it and be like, well, what was wrong with the toy? Well, it had derpy eyes. And I'm like, well, that's why you're returning it? They're like, yeah. Well, why didn't you return it earlier? Because I don't want to open my toys up. So
that's a game changer.
It really is for collectors. I imagine.
So it's like, and at the Hasbro booth. So Hasbro was there. They had all of the kind of the latest line in their little packages. There was like one that was out, one inside. Dude, they look really, really cool. And I wish like I had those kinds of cases to put that stuff in. Because they set up like a museum. So you'd go on one side and it was these figures. And on the other side, they had the same figures. So for traffic, but I can just imagine having like, here's this collection, here's that collection on the other side. Funko Pops. Dude, they know how to run their booth, man. Again, you got there and then DJ Chino was spinning.
What was his? What is his box? What is?
He had a box, like a neon box. It's like DJ Chino.
But I think he's one of like the main dudes.
Of what?
Of like the company.
Of DJ. Obviously.
A Funko.
Funkmaster Flex, bro.
Hey, speaking of Funkos,
DJ Jazzy Jeff.
What's a Funko Pop?
DJ Chino.
And this may be too hard of a question on the spot here because there's everything they have. But what's a Funko Pop? And I thought of something earlier, and that's why I'm asking.
You're throwing out questions with no
just I'm
fucking call me a dick all the time. But go ahead, continue.
A Funko Pop of a character or something that doesn't exist that you would want.
Ooh,
Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh, just like a collection of Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah.
That was fast. Dang.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's millions of things that I would want, probably, right? But we went to the Funko store the other time, and they had some WWE ones, but I would love some AEW pop. They have some, but they don't have like the whole roster. I think it would be cool to have like all of them. And I'm sure I can think of 100 other things, but that was something off the top of my head. Yeah, AEW Funko Pops.
Dark Helmet from Spaceballs.
Just the big ass head.
It's the
double
big
the size.
The big Funko?
Yeah.
Oh, but like the big Funko.
He could be a little one just with a big ass head.
Oh, but
like
big Funko would be cool. Big ass head, little body.
So cool. Off that movie. Like
Spaceballs.
Maybe a Spaceballs collection. Okay. What would it be?
Ted Lasso for me.
Ooh, some Ted Lasso pops would be dope.
Would be cool.
Yeah, seriously. That's the cool thing about that company. You can make anything look cool. Like,
yeah, why are the Ted Lasso though?
I'm sure it's coming.
Is Apple maybe like
they don't have a thing yet?
Yeah.
You know what? They'll get it.
Godfather? They had those before.
Godfather.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I have those. Because I'm moving the stuff around in my office. So I was thinking, I was like, dang, I wish. And that thought came to my head. Like, I wish I had some Ted Lasso. Because I got to be really selective of what I have in my office. I have so many, I can't put everything up. So I'm like, I wish I had some Ted Lasso.
That would
Funkos.
Yeah, you don't hold me. You know what? Another season, it might happen, bro. You don't even know the way they work or whatever. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, I imagine they're coming.
I think so.
That'd be some.
They get everything.
Yeah, that's what's awesome about it. But okay, so now is there anything, Stevens, that you kind of ran into, new thing that you were like, oh, that's gonna be dope? Like anything they dropped, maybe, or maybe just new to you. Even.
They announced some shows, right?
I think we got to see an Ahsoka teaser trailer.
Ooh, okay.
We got to see footage from the new Mandalorian.
Dope.
Yeah, we got to see the trailer early. Mm-hmm. I didn't really hear much about that Jude Law show, The Skeleton Crew.
There's a show about these 4 kids. It's not necessarily a show for kids, but it's kind of like an Amblin show, like a Goonies, adventure with Jedi Adventures with Kids. Diego Luna is coming back with Cassian Andor. Or just Andor.
The second Mexican in space. Nice.
We did it.
We were in, bro.
We made it.
Hey, Pedro Pascal. He was big shout out to Chile. It was good, man. It was, no movies. No movies announced.
All Disney Plus stuff?
All Disney. Willow.
What?
Willow.
There was a lot. Like
the real Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I said it.
They're taking a lot and putting it into TV. Like, I think they even talked about that. And I think we talked about before where they can, I think with a series, when you do 6 or 8 or 10 episodes, you're getting more time to tell a story than you are with a movie.
Yeah.
And so I think that goes into whatever productions are coming down the line. But like, it was fun to watch Dave Filoni just kind of freak out when his actors are talking about stuff.
Yeah, he's the kind of he's Lucas,
don't say that,
producer.
bro. Like,
and they're like, people be like, there's so many things to say, and he's like, hey, you don't have a lot of things to say. No.
Yeah.
Well, dude, because I get it, bro. I get it. That's freaking awesome, though.
Favreau said they kept two things a secret. And it was Grogu was the first one, and Luke Skywalker. He's like, everything else has pretty much been leaked, but those two big things were the ones they were able to keep.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But it seems like they're doing kind of like they're the Kevin Feige of this. And the way people were talking about it was like the special effects people said, hey, Jon Favreau said, hey, we got Luke Skywalker in this series. Figure out how to make it. Wow. And they're like, wait, what? And they're like, yeah, just figure it out. And then, by the way, the next season, he's going to be in he's the entire episode. So it went from 8 shots to, I don't know, 100.
Those people got to figure it out, bro.
But again, figure it out.
One of my favorite things, Darth Vader's back in a bacta tank.
In a what?
He's healing up in his bacta tank.
He's in a little tank.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's awesome.
Yeah, Darth Vader's a badass, man. I mean, that was my favorite part of Rogue One.
What's he coming back in?
Dude.
He's an Obi-Wan.
Which we'll have to talk about that next week because the first 2 episodes dropped.
Yeah.
Marcus says it's pretty cool. I haven't had a chance to check out, so I'm going to have to jump on that one. Check it
Dude,
out.
I've caught up on some shit.
You caught
well, we don't have time to talk about it.
But we will talk about it.
I finished Halo.
Hey, the offer, guys.
Hey, I'm on the offer.
I started that.
Loving that shit.
I'm caught up.
I did one.
Except for the one today.
Yeah, it dropped today, though, which is weird. Yeah,
I got it.
Is that done?
Bro.
Right? I told you, fool. I told you.
Dude, everyone is so good. Real quick. Everyone is so good in that fucking show.
It's amazing, bro. It's really good.
The guy that plays Al Pacino?
yeah.
Holy fuck, dude. Yeah.
The Marlon Brando's cool.
I gotta watch this before we meet next time.
Done. And I love Homegirl from Ted Lasso. Yeah, she's awesome in it. So yeah, it's actually it's super interesting. Okay, that's what we'll say.
I watched one. I just didn't.
Last episode of Halo.
Where's it going?
No, I know, but
Master Chief did it.
But you know how we were talking about how they were saving the expensive shots.
Oh,
they opened up the fucking
They were just there with bunny guns, just shooting it in the air while filming this.
It felt like I was playing the game. The little bit that I was like
this all the time.
That's awesome.
It was cool. It was fucking cool.
Very, very cool. All right, Barker. Before we go, what do you got?
Hey guys, so. You know what? I got us matching shirts.
Hey, matching shirts. I'm not going to open it yet.
There's one for Enrique. There we go.
All right, what do we got? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, la guerra de las galaxias. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yes.
Representation matters, folks.
Thank you. And look, that's one thing I was going to say. It's a lot tougher for Latinos, guys, because I'm going to be real with you. Like, the other day, somebody at work was like, look, there's a Puerto Rican in Marvel. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Well, no, didn't you want representation? Yeah, I want a Mexican fool in Marvel. Fool, it's different. We're not the same, bro.
You have Michael Peña.
If anything, we're very competitive against each other, bro.
Yeah,
you know, so that's awesome. Thank you very much, man.
Thanks, man.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
That's awesome. All right, you know what else is awesome, guys? Fucking movie we watched this week. God damn, I know something that needs a series, a part 2, a part 3, and a part 4. And then we're gonna skip 5 and go straight to 6. And we'll be back after this break. That right there, motherfucker, if that even exists, was a trailer to American Samurai. Yo, Barker, hit him with the bag of the box. Goddamn, I'm sorry, I didn't even mumble like I think I had a stroke. Hey, Barker, hit him with the back of the box.
Guys, an American reporter teams up with a martial arts expert.
Yeah, she does.
Whose half brother is a Yakuza or Japanese mafia drug dealer to battle swordsmen from all around the world in a Turkish arena.
Wait, they're all swordsmen?
That's what this says. This is directed by Sam
a samurai
Furstenberg.
movie.
Shit, they're all swordsmen. Sorry.
This stars David Bradley as Andrew Drew Collins, Mark Dacascos as Kenjiro Sanga, Valerie Trapp as Janet Ward.
Oh, did she make the list?
And John Fujioka as Tatsuya Sango.
Wait, Stevens is over here making fucking Fuji face as soon as you said her name. Why are you hating on her, Stevens? Representation matters.
On the reporter?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh my gosh, no.
No?
I'm sure we'll get to it.
We gonna get to this motherfucker. All right, yes. What else, Mark? I'm so sorry.
John Fujioka as Tatsuya Sanga. Guys, this movie has it all. I thought from the first 5 minutes, I'm like, oh, this is Iron Fist. Because there's a plane that crashes, and then he gets found and taken to Kunlun and taught the ways of the Iron Fist.
Then it became Bloodsport.
Yes.
Out of nowhere. And I'm like, oh shit, this is Bloodsport now. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it was, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. All right. Here's the important question. Enrique, what you think of this movie?
I'm trying to decide if I like this more than American Ninja or not.
I thought you were saying, I was thinking, I was trying to figure out if I like this or not. I was like, what the fuck?
He's really torn.
Oh my God.
It was the Choni scene.
Yeah, this was not bad. Not good, I mean.
I was like,
It was not bad.
Enrique,
Not
come
good.
on.
I'm so
I thought we
flustered.
had a
me.
thing.
This movie has got me all flustered. I can't fucking even talk. Yeah, this movie fucking pissed me off.
You know, he did
I-
get flustered after you said the Choni scene.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
so we were supposed to watch this. Well, I watched it because we were going to record a couple of weeks back, right? And then adulting happened, and I was going to rewatch it.
And you're like, fuck that?
No, I said, nah, fuck that. I got so much other good shit to watch. And I watched some other good shit.
Okay, it's fresh for me, guys. It's fucking
So it's not
fresh.
Not fresh for me.
Oh, it is fresh.
But I do have some notes. If you guys
We got a
want
little
to.
bit of notes.
All right, first off, there is multiples of this movie. There's
What do
not
you
just
mean?
one, right? Isn't there more? Or is it just one?
Well, it doesn't matter because we're not going to fucking watch it.
Oh, there's American Ninja 2,
Oh,
American
I didn't
Ninja
see
3.
it.
No, this is American
Ninja
Samurai.
4, American Ninja 5.
This is
Samurai,
American
right?
This is
Samurai.
American Samurai.
What the shit?
Did
Why
you
they
watch
right
the
here?
wrong movie?
No, I didn't. Oh, yeah, that's that douchebag. Hey, they changed him in.
American Ninja is that one dude.
David Bradley becomes the American Ninja
He
in
does
3.
in 3. Yes.
Wow.
Is this guy?
It's like two wieners just hitting each other in the middle. It's like, wait, I'm so sorry, guys. I got excited for no reason.
Is this guy more likable than the guy in American
Whoa, okay,
Ninja?
slow the fuck down.
Hold-
Wait, you're asking like big questions. First off, let's unpack this American Ninja thing. Does he play the guy from American Samurai in American Ninja?
Who cares?
No, I need to fucking know, bro.
Is he Drew Collins in it?
That's all I need to know. Because if he's Drew Collins, we're fucking watching all of them, bro. I'm telling you.
No, we're not. God damn it, we're not.
You wouldn't want to see it? Like, how does he
I
come
don't.
in?
No, I don't.
He plays Sean Davidson.
You lucky son of a bitch. Okay. All right. Let's move on.
Well,
Okay.
here's the thing. Whatever. They probably don't say his name until the end of the movie. They're like, who is this?
All right, we're taking this bitch uptown. All right, I still remember that line from American Ninja. Okay, or downtown. I can't remember something. So your original pose question, is he more likable than the lead actor in American Ninja?
I think he is.
I will
in my
agree with
opinion.
So much so that they replaced him.
With this guy in American Ninja. I will agree with you.
Yeah.
I think he is way more likable. And I think he's a better fighter.
Wow, that's a hard call for me.
Yeah, he looks better. I think he's.
His fighting's not half bad.
Those are my only two pros for this movie. Is the main character is
The red
kind of
chonies?
likable,
Uh-huh.
and the fighting is decent.
Yeah.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I will even be crazy enough to say that the scene between the first two fighters in the tournament it was the one guy with the long like trenza that had a knife at the end.
Mhm.
And I didn't bother to learn anybody's names. And the other guy with like the kind of like these hook swords was a fucking legit, really good fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than like anything in American Ninja. It was a good fight.
The two Chinese fighters.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Here's my second question: is our guy with the big knife American or Australian?
It's Australian.
But they say he's American in the tournament.
But then his flag is Australian.
Oh, son of a bitch! I was so confused because he would say mate, but then he would kick into like a y'all. You know, like
Wait.
I'm talking about the guy with the like the big like
The
The
redneck.
cowboy.
the Crocodile Dundee knife.
That guy's American.
But he would say mate all the time in like a weird accent.
Or was he just trying to fit in?
I think he was trying to make fun of
Fit in with who?
I don't
the
know.
Australian.
The guy with the onesie on, like
The blonde guy.
he's Australian.
That's the Australian.
Oh, fuck, I don't even know. But he never said mate. I don't know. It was some fucking, these characters were fucking, okay, sorry, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let me go to my notes.
Yeah, we're supposed to like that character too. Like, what the fuck?
Again, I thought he was
no shits.
The biker from Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Well, yes, of course. I mean,
this movie is just a shittier version of Bloodsport. Like all the way through. The reporter's shitty. Well, she doesn't. Her hair's not as nice as the lady from Bloodsport. I'm gonna tell you that much. She like the villain isn't as like the master. We call him. Mark doesn't. First off, he can't fucking act. If we can get you for the podcast, we'd love to have you. He can't fucking act, bro.
But I think
that's 90% of the movie. I just did 90% of his fucking movie right there.
It was not good.
It's bad, bro. You're giving him way too much credit. No,
how dare you people?
Well, I think that character was supposed to be just pissed off at the world the whole time.
Oh yeah, nothing says pissed off like.
Well,
yeah. Even the dog agrees too.
The dog knows what's up. He's like, that's a shitty actor over there.
You agree, yeah.
I can't. You're giving him what he's supposed to be mad at the world.
He is.
Okay,
his acting was the least of the problem.
He's mad at the brother, dude, because the brother comes in and takes over.
Okay, so let's get started because
no. This I just want you to see how this approach. Director, what the fuck is the name of the director of this movie?
Who cares?
You mean
Give me
Sam Furstenberg?
Hey Sam,
Furstenberg.
where is this character going? Why does he feel so much pain? I just need to know so I can, really like take that character in. What am I feeling?
You feeling like you're gonna stand on the mark?
Okay.
And we don't have enough money for this, so
okay. Go. That's it, dog. That's like literally how the whole movie was shot, bro. Like, goddamn, he's horrible, bro.
Or take two.
I mean, I'm not.
Okay, so was that good enough? Is that what you were looking for?
You know, I need another one where you're torn inside.
Okay. You want me to method act this? I'm gonna go to a place that I don't usually go. You'll see it though.
You know, they say.
Tell me when to go. I'm ready.
Say that eyes are the window to the soul.
Go for it.
Okay, action.
That's it, dog. You did the same shit for both fucking things. Both, goddamn it. It didn't matter, fool. So, we know from the top this movie's amazing because what do you see at the beginning? Cannon. And you're like, strap it in, bitch. It's go time. All right. So they were like, did you ever think they were like, what if we brought American Ninja and American Samurai together in a movie called Americans? I'm just saying. So,
Americans?
Let me look into it.
Look into that. Was that a thing? This fucking is bonkers because he's in a small plane as a baby.
Not strapped in.
No. Which honestly in a plane usually you don't strap in babies, but then the guy's all strap them in.
But not even in the seat, not even in the actual car seat or the.
Well, yeah, exactly, right. But then the guy's all strap them in, and she just turns around and puts him down on the crib.
She just goes, throws him over the.
And then the plane crashes near Tokyo. We don't know where. We just know it's near Tokyo, and the plane crash looked fucking 1960s, 50s Godzilla-esque. Like, it looked like somebody just threw up a toy and it hit a tree and they're like, got it. like, the fucking plane lands upside down.
Yeah.
Everybody's dead, but you hear a wah. And you're like, fucking yeah, he made it. Fast forward, you don't even see this dude get picked up. You don't see how he gets to the village. None of that shit. He's 10 years old the next time we see him.
Yeah.
And he's practicing his samurai moves. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
The Hagakure, the way of
Thank you
samurai.
very much. My notes are, I guess he's older now training because that's all we know. We don't know I don't even know if they say his name, do they?
Nope. This is a 20-minute. I wrote it down somewhere.
Okay.
Barca and I had a bet how long into the movie we would learn this.
All right. So they're training him, and then the fucking running theme throughout the whole goddamn movie is how we have 5 senses. And when you lose one of the senses, your others get heightened. I was like, this motherfucker's a daredevil. But hey, samurais know about a special 6th sense.
Yep.
And all that made me do is miss like such a great movie, The 6th Sense.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, God, that was such a good movie. So then we get back to this. We then find out that he's like, hold on. He's blindfolded. He's like, I feel it. I can feel it in the air. and there's some guy in the bushes. He's like, fuck you, Dad. Like, you love him more than you love me. And he's like, buddy, and then they call him Andrew. So my only problem is this. This kid falls
Your
from the
only
sky.
problem?
Well, okay. With his name is he falls from the sky. He lives to see another day. A Japanese samurai picks him up and calls him Andrew. I'm just thinking that if that happened to me and I lived in a village in Mexico, I would probably call him Juan.
Yeah.
Like not fucking Andrew. Okay,
He
whatever.
had a sign on him. That when the plane
another bracelet.
He had one of those little medical
Baby.
IDs. They're like, oh, it's fucking Andrew, and he has diabetes. Okay, so he gets a 6. He does a thing where he throws an apple at him. Where he cuts the apple, so we know he's fucking got the 6th sense. And now he's older. He's a teenager at this point.
The kid becomes a man.
Okay. And his sensei, aka his dad, gives him the family sword.
Yeah, daddy.
But gives him, which is a huge deal. But this ceremony gets cut short because in comes Kenjiro, and he's like, "Fuck you, Dad! You always loved him more than you love me." And he's like, "But brother, I love you." He's like, "Fuck you!" And he's like, "You know what? I'm sorry. I fucked this all up. Fuck it. You know what? I need to say sorry. The way I'm gonna say sorry is by cutting my finger off." And the dad's like, "No, man. That's what the Yakuza do." And he's like, "I know, because I am Yakuza." Pam, pam, pam.
I would rather watch that version
Him
of the
becoming a
movie.
Yakuza. Yeah.
Well, at this point, I'm fucking furious as to why.
Why did he become Yakuza?
Why did the dad not treat them as equals? Or why did he?
Evil in him, bro. He never beat the most deadliest of all your fucking.
He didn't learn that 6th sense.
No, because remember, you have to beat yourself. That's what you have to beat.
But from the but why? But what did the kid do where he was like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna train this white boy named Andrew"?
Whoa, bro, he's kind of tan.
but you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I guess.
Why?
We don't get to see that. Bro, we don't see anything from baby all the way till like 10, 12 years old.
It's like Jesus.
Wow. Yeah, it's true. We don't get any of those chapters in this story. You're just supposed to believe that he has a 6th sense, bro.
It doesn't make sense.
Make sure you don't eat shellfish.
So
I agree.
Well,
It doesn't
maybe
make sense, but
American
you just gotta
Samurai
believe.
was the sequel, and they liked it because it had so much action that they're like, we're showing this one first, and then
Part 2 is actually part 1, and that's when you get the backstory. You gotta watch it now. So he cuts his finger very comically, and no blood.
Did he actually cut it
I don't
off?
think he cut his finger.
No, he did.
I think
Well, no,
I think
no.
the dad stopped him, right?
No, he cuts it, and it looks like a little fucking beanie weenie.
What?
I don't remember that.
I'm not making this shit up, guys. I was awake for this part of the movie. He cuts his fucking finger
I
off.
remember
doesn't
him going to do it, but then
I don't
he
think so. I
stopped
think
him.
it stops him.
he? Oh shit! Did you think he cut his finger or not?
Honestly, I don't remember even watching this, but
You know what? Let me see.
I just remember him hissing at his.
I don't think-
Oh yes, yes. How did he do? That was like,
I don't-
oh my
I
god, he's
don't
gonna
think-
start stepping fool.
I don't think he cuts his finger off. though.
Bro, I swear I thought he did. Okay. It's funny. He cuts his Yakuza finger off, and then he hisses at Andrew.
Is the
Which is
Tony
like-
scene next?
Now hold on.
Whoa,
So they break into Andrew's place, and he's now in LA.
Where is? No, I don't know.
You know,
Yes, he's in LA.
No.
Again, nothing gets said about that.
When the reporter shows up?
Yes.
Andrew works in LA as a journalist.
We don't get any of that, bro.
Oh, he's a journalist all of a
When he gets the
sudden.
song, goes,
Yeah.
nothing like that.
That's true. That would have been good right there. Yeah, he's just like driving around LA. Yeah, we don't get
A
any of
palm
that.
tree, a guy with
palm
sunglasses.
tree,
You know what it needed?
Oh.
It needed a scene at Venice Beach
Okay.
with like a girl
Skating.
It
Yeah.
needed a dude with sunglasses to go like, whoa.
Cha, bro.
And palm trees.
Yeah, that would have been good. I also wanted him dressed up as an old timey reporter. Like with the flip note, like taking notes, like, oh, he's a reporter. And he has like a hat that says news.
Yeah.
Can we option the rights for this?
I think we can make
Enrique is
Or they
Mexican
needed,
samurai.
or
And he lands in a rancho and he's still named Andrew.
And they call you Andrew throughout the whole.
no, like my name's
Hey,
Enrique.
pinche Andrew, ven pa' acá, güey. Ven pa' acá, yeah.
No, like my name's actually Enrique, but I get over there and they start calling me Bubba for some reason.
No, mira, te vamos a dar las pinches botas de la familia. And the guy's gonna go, why you give it to him, Dad?
Papa! Papa!
and they hand you these like avestruz, like fucking boots.
No, they're
cocodrilo.
They're tribal boots.
They're all pointy and why don't you give them to me, Pops? Me. Well, you know what? Hey, I'm sorry, Pop. I'm sorry. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna cut my finger. No, that's what narcos do. I am a narco.
No, he's got a tiny barrel of acid, and then he starts dipping his finger.
That's fucked up.
No cut to the finger.
No cut to the finger. No,
cut to the
sorry,
finger.
I swear, I was pissed.
And I want you to know that you're at 7:40.
Mexican ninja. That's
I
not
think
what
this works, fool. Tribal boots.
We're at 7 minutes and 40.
7 minutes 40 seconds.
Okay, so
boom, it cuts from the ranch. You're in LA for your reporter.
And then you're over here.
And you work for fucking Telemundo, fool. You know, he becomes the Gordon de Flaca, fool. And now he's got like this fucking thing.
No, he's just like a boom guy.
Oh my God.
I work in the movie.
The shittiest part is I had no fucking idea what's going on. I'm like, does he live in an apartment in Japan? Are we in Japan?
No.
Where the fuck are we? So they break into his apartment in LA. We find this out later. And again, didn't mind the fighting in the scene. His kicks were very sharp. I thought they were kind of cool. It's not great fighting, but it wasn't American Ninja bad. I thought he was a better fighter than that. There was some funny stuff. Oh, he fucking broke the shit out of a guy's arm. Like, it was cool. He's like, and he does a nut grab, which is always cool to me. He squeezes the shit out of some dude's nuts. That was funny. They try to steal the sword, but then they actually do. But like, they shoot him, and the bullet goes through the guy he was holding, and it goes into him.
Yeah.
And that's when they like actually grab him, and while he's shot, he has a nightmare of his brother killing him, and it's very bloody. A very bloody nightmare. Like, there's blood everywhere.
Is this where the Richonis come in?
No, man. That's later. Dude, that's later.
So, okay, go on.
You missed like the first hour.
I have a note. I didn't have
it's
a note.
not too much later.
I have a note on the
It
fucking.
felt like it was so Steven.
I get
this is like the
you,
first
though.
Godfather. How fucking long is this movie? So, and it was only like an hour and 30, right?
Yeah.
Thank the fucking God. So then, then we see him take the bullet out.
Yes.
Which was again very bloody. Then it got wacky. Because again,
now it got wacky.
Well, because we don't. Did you know he was a reporter at this point? I had no idea he was a reporter. I had no idea he was in LA. I had no idea what was going on.
To be honest, I thought she was the reporter, and he was just looking for the killer for whatever reason.
Like he was using her.
Why did she show up?
Because he is a reporter.
She's
and he
the
was
photographer.
joined.
She's a photographer.
Yes.
Okay, so this is when it turns into Batman. So he is Alexander Knox, and she's Vicky Vale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reference made no sense to him whatsoever, but it's like,
I don't know.
So he's a reporter.
She's a
He's going to go to Turkey to do a story on the prince that had gotten murdered, and she was going to be the photographer.
Yeah. So cut to 3 months later.
Yes. Right. Well, no. 3 months later, and then this is what happened.
And then, yes.
Yeah. Then he's like, oh, I'm going to go to Turkey. He's on the
Janet
phone.
arrives at his apartment. And
Yeah. The phone call is supposed to tell us everything. You know, I'm a reporter.
Oh, yeah, 'cause she
you know
shows
I need
up-
to go to Turkey. I need a photographer.
She shows up out there. That's right. Okay.
And then she shows up, whatever. And then they're instantly, they hate each other. Right? They fucking can't stand each other. Very American Ninja-esque.
Yeah, they go out of their way to hate each other. I'm like, they're so gonna fuck like in the next.
You know
scene.
what's crazy is
In
that
the next scene.
Yeah.
what's crazy about this is that
And that's
everybody, like, who wrote the love story parts of all these canon movies?
Dude.
Because I think they all wrote them like, they hate each other. Hold on. Then, later,
Yes.
they fuck.
That's brilliant.
And then-
Menachem, we've got another one.
So then this was the American Samurai pitch, right? So then there come American Ninja. And he's like, hold on.
Okay, Menachem.
They hate each other? And then later, they fuck.
No, but it's the other way around. They're sitting around there like, so they're gonna hook up, but wait. At first, they hate each other.
Okay, hey, Menachem, we have...
It's like that. Okay, look, listen.
Okay.
Listen. They fuck. Check it out. They hate each other, but they're gonna fuck.
Hey, we need another scene for Chuck Norris movie. He's with the girl. They're in Vietnam. What happens?
Okay. Whoa, look, hold on. They don't like each other? It's different though. But then they're gonna fuck. It's just like
Menachem, we've done it again.
The amount of cocaine that was snorted through these movies is fucking insane. Okay, so they hate each other, and then there's a line where like it's fucking weird. Bob told me you were gonna cook for me. I am Chinese. Order it. What the fuck? What?
I don't remember that.
Yeah. What the fuck? What?
They were so mean to each other, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is dumb.
And you know they're gonna fuck the next scene.
Yes,
So
and
that's
that's
why
what's
it's
like, come on.
Okay. So they eat Chinese, not Japanese. They eat Chinese.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
In Turkey.
No, they're in LA still. No, they're in LA. They're in LA still. And then we do get a plane. Don't we get a plane? Or am I crazy?
It's like stock footage.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
So now
It's the reverse shot of the plane crashing.
No, I thought they were in Turkey when she first shows up.
they're in LA because then there's a plane.
I'm watching it right now. He's taking the bullet out. It's all good.
She's like, I need to go.
Okay.
I almost got up.
Then they show up to the Turkish hotel,
Yes.
and then they're like, 2 rooms, please.
And at 18 minutes and 8 seconds, they're like, this is Drew Collins, the hero of our movie.
Maybe they're building mystery.
Who says it?
The guy from the hotel, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then the guy's like, sorry, only 1 room. Guess you
I'm
guys
not sleeping with you.
And then like, oh, she was my photographer. She was given to me. And I love her line. What did she say? She says, given to you? Can we get a little more sexist?
Yeah.
And then the guy's like, y'all gonna fuck. So I'm giving you that 1 room. And they have that like stupid scene where they're like, don't come over here. Stay over there.
Yeah,
oh, wait.
And then she throws the bag out.
Yeah.
I'll come get my stuff. The bag gets thrown out.
Is this where he's sleeping on the couch?
Yes.
But
that's
not the
your
Chonies scene.
chonies.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
But after.
Hold on. So then, he has another. Okay. Oh my god.
Because they go.
So then
they go to the
police chief.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's like, let me see the pictures. And he's like, I'm not showing you pictures, American, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh my God, you're so good looking. We should put you on like National Geographic. He's like, oh, stop it. Oh my God. Oh, we should fuck. And then like he runs out of the road. There's better lighting over there. And he's like, oh, we should go over there. And then he like, and it's stupid because all he does is like reach over and open a file. And he's like, it was him. But it was the same fucking picture he saw in LA, just less grainy.
Yeah.
All it was a fucking cut like this, bro. And he's like,
he needs to see how accurate that cut is.
So then they're leaving the police station.
Did they have
I
a
need to
moment?
make sure it's that guy.
They had a moment here?
Hold on, because this is when
Right
Stevens
here they
probably
do.
lost her shit.
Oh, I was so pissed.
Because he's like, if all the dumbest, most ridiculous things you ever could have done.
I know I got you. Did you see that photo?
Thank you.
Yeah.
And she's like,
Dude,
why don't you fucking mouth kiss me? And then they start kissing.
Okay. Yes.
Then it cuts for some weird reason to like an old man having coffee in Turkey.
You know what that means?
And then it cuts back and she's like, come back here. Ugh. In the middle of the kiss, they do a cut to an old man drinking coffee.
Oh,
What the fuck? Then it cuts again.
It's just bad.
It's to
And
show
then
you how hot it is.
Then it cuts. Yeah, like his coffee got hotter. He's like, oh. Like, you know, then they cut to explain the lighting of the sex scene. It was weird.
So now they're in the room. And he's sleeping on the couch.
And it's totally voiceover.
Before the sex scene is the choni scene.
Yeah, because
yes, you're right.
They have the moment.
Yes.
And then they go to the room.
But they're not sleeping together.
No, he's on the couch.
Yep.
And he's having another nightmare.
Yeah.
He's having another nightmare where the guy breaks into that apartment or wherever he's at and he kills him.
Yeah.
But then he wakes up, and when we're talking about red chonies, he is wearing the old school like banana hammock, just fucking red chonies.
Yeah.
He got Superman chonies.
Stevens, who wore the chonies better? Jean-Claude Van Damme or my boy, what's his name again?
Drew Collins.
Drew Collins.
Van Damme.
I will agree with you on that statement too.
I would have to look at this again.
I'm almost there, Enrique.
You're postponing judgment?
It's been a couple weeks since.
Drew Collins, baby.
Really? They're so weird. I was uncomfortable in this scene. Like, it made me uncomfortable.
Well, this is the note I had about this. The dream/red briefs scene made no sense. Leads to a bad love smacking scene.
Yeah.
Oh, it's...
the love scene. Yes. We're talking about that.
The love scene is
so
bizarro.
at first glance, I thought he was naked and the sword was like hiding his dick, and it really scared the shit out of me.
See, we get Boge in this. We don't get Boge from John Claude.
No,
Van
but
Damme.
you get bubble butt.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jean's got an ass, bro.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Is we get both ends. We get different ends.
I don't want either.
Well, you know me, bro. My theme song on my phone for a long time was "Someone ass man."
I'm just saying,
I like to touch him.
I'm just saying it's hard to judge because
and legit, that was my voicemail theme song for a while, and I had to change it when I was gonna get called for a teaching job because I was like, "Oh shit, they might be calling me." Because it was, I like to poke them, I like to squeeze them. Like it was literally that was my fucking voicemail. It's a wrestling theme song. He was an ass man, and he would come out, and it was a whole thing. And
he has ass boys
Billy
now.
ass.
Yeah, it was a whole thing, and he loved ass. So I was like, this is my theme song.
What is going on here?
Okay,
This
what is going on
love making thing is,
and I want pictures of this here,
it's not
and
even
here,
them.
if possible.
I told Abarca, I'm like, this is not even them. These are like stunt people.
Yes.
Oh, that's why it's lit this way.
Describe the lighting of this scene, Abarca. Similar to The Godfather. Go ahead.
It's very soft. It's almost like they put something over the lens.
Okay. Don't you feel like it's a circle too?
Yeah, dude, it's given it that vignette.
Yeah. This is really uncomfortable,
It's
guys.
a
We're looking
single
at the
light.
sex scene. And I feel
This
really
is funny because it's just hands.
It's not them, right?
It's not them. It can't be.
Why?
You only see them
Because
like for one.
They
like,
probably
for one
felt, you know
part.
what? We need an extra scene to show them. We need them hot. Manacham, we need hot.
So I get that, but why didn't they get the act? Or you think it was filmed and then
I think they were editing and they're like, we need another scene.
Got it.
Oh, go get they're like, we're shooting that. Okay, go get him.
Like, it's a hit right now, but we're going to make this shit into a classic. And they had this fucking love scene in there, and they're like, you son of a bitch, you did it again.
Oh, this is the first thing they shot, bro.
But it's not, because it's not the actors. The voiceover is so
Oh,
bad.
it's awful.
It's
No, I know. They're just.
awful.
This is
It's
this is them. This is them just
they're
fucking
in-
around.
Hey, baby,
Like
you like
they-
this? Yeah, I do. Okay.
Shit, come up over here before I change my.
All right. Let me
Come
go
up
over
here
there.
and kiss
Clump,
me.
clump, 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 clump.
It's
You
awful.
ready for this dick? Like it's literally.
And it's just, oh, you don't have to do the sounds?
Like I wanted so bad for her to be like, oh my God, is that your samurai sword? I just wanted that for, and I would have been like, hey, and I would have passed out, bro. Like, if she would have said something about a samurai sword, oh my God, bro, I would have lost my shit, dude. Oh, that's crazy.
That shit
it
was
is
awful anyway.
the worst love scene in any of the fucking movies we've ever had. Like, I thought Jean's was uncomfortable. This motherfucker was uncomfortable.
Yeah,
like,
that was not good.
The voiceover was weird. Like, guys, I can't even. The voiceover is so fucking stupid. Like, I would rather get a fruit plate on the bed any day of the week.
And
like,
they're
than
having
this shit.
conversation while they're lying next to each other. Or like she's sitting on the bed and he's lying there looking up at her is what you imagine because you can't see shit. But then the voiceover is like, hey, why don't you come to bed with me? And I'm like,
She's already in the fucking bed.
I was like, God damn it.
And I'm worried is nowhere did they put a condom on. That's what's really struggling about these movies, guys. They don't practice
That's
safe
what
sex
you're
anymore.
worried about.
Like,
This is 1992, man.
Exactly. That's exactly my point. I like my notes are literally sexy lighting ? It was so bad. Then we just cut to an underground tournament.
Yeah, Kenjiro.
What does he do? What does he do, Barker?
Well, he's got his samurai outfit, and apparently he's in a kumite.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like, it looks like this imposing guy that's kind of got like these sickle swords and cuts his hands off.
Yeah.
And then slices the dude's throat.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh my God, yeah.
Yeah. And then they call him the most winningest champ. And I'm out, they keep track.
Yes.
Running system.
The IMF or whatever.
I was like, is this ISSA approved? Because I don't know if it is. So then, okay. Then we cut to, and I'm jumping around quite a bit, guys, but then they're doing undercover work at a bar. I don't know what I don't even fucking know what they're trying to do in Turkey. I thought after he saw the picture, he was just gonna go after his brother. But I guess maybe he's trying to find out where this tournament's at. So it's undercover work. And we meet.
I don't think they know about the tournament.
Oh, okay. So that's what they figure out there.
They're trying to. They know that the Yakuza is there. So if the Yakuza is there, it's Kenjiro.
Gotcha. Okay. So they're trying to find him.
Yes. And so then they go up to a Saudi guy.
Yes. And they ask him. But before that, we meet an American.
Yeah, shit kicker.
Who's we're supposed to like as a friend. But there's no fucking reason why you would care.
Yeah, we're supposed to like be like this. He's supposed to be like.
Again, it's our boy from. It's our
guys. I wish he was my best friend. I don't know what y'all talking about.
It's our boy from Bloodsport, right? It's a biker that like he breaks him and he holds up his handkerchief and he's like, no. Yeah, But at least that guy, they played the video games together. There was like little scenes where you're like, oh, I get it. There was nothing with this guy.
Yeah, he always felt like it was just a character passing by, but no, he was a guy that we're supposed to fucking love.
It's so weird. And then he's kind of a horrible fucking dude for the split second we see him because he's all handsy with the girl at the bar. Mm-hmm. Like, and I'm like, yeah, this guy deserves to get his ass kicked, but he's fucking over here and the girl's like, no, like, leave me alone. He's like, hey. And I'm like,
guys, it's 1992. I'm sorry.
Nobody's wearing rubbers. People are just handsy as fuck. So then we see another fight scene with our guy. Again, doesn't look horrible. Again, not great, but not bad. And then he talks to this guy who he tells me, yeah, I can show you where this is
at. I want to see Kenjiro.
Yeah.
And then he gets tased.
Yeah. Fucking comically tased. The girl's like, ay! And then he just falls back. And then like they also kidnap the girl too.
Yes. So he wakes up and he's now a prisoner.
Yes. And his brother comes in and admits everything to him.
Yes.
And they go through the story of like, I want to be like Miyamoto because I want to find a perfection in fighting. So I do this to be the perfect fighter. And then he's like, but no, Miyamoto like finds out later that the most perfect fight is not to fight.
Yeah, Shigeru Miyamoto.
Yeah. The motherfucker, everything he touches, bro, he makes gold. And then we see a fucking fight between...
It's Conan the Barbarian.
Yes.
Versus a buff D. Snyder.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And this guy's wearing like literally the size Jackie Chan wore in his movie, fucking onesie and shit. And he has like a big sword. The other one legit is Conan the Barbarian. So what country is Conan the Barbarian? He's like from Mongolia?
He's from... He's a Sumerian.
Like, where is this fucking...
He's a Kram.
Oh my God, so stupid. Because this isn't in the past.
Then to hell with you, Kram.
It's so stupid. So then they fight and there's a fucking... Oh, yeah. Then there's a face bite and an arm cut off. Was this fight or was that another fight? Like a dude bites a dude's face.
But we're cutting back and forth.
Yes, between him and the brother.
Kenjiro. Yes, he's like, nah, man, you don't get it.
Yeah.
And then he's like, you want your freedom? You have to now. You're now the gladiator.
Yeah. Are you not entertained? Are you not? Is not your hero?
My name is Marcus Aurelius.
Husband to a murdered wife, father to a murdered son. Yeah, it's basically this without any other cool shit.
And then that's when D. Snyder bites a piece of Conan's face off.
Off, bro. Bites that shit and then cuts his fucking arm off.
Yeah, chops his arm off and then stabs him in the chest.
Wild. And then for some reason we see Janet get beat up in a cell.
Yeah,
by a French Spanish lady?
I don't know. Sexy lady.
She talks French and Spanish.
She a lady? She was very, very, very nice, very evil.
She was speaking both languages, beats the shit out of her. And it's very comical how she takes a punch. I don't know if you guys know. She's like, oh! It was like, what? In the flying. It was so fucking bad. So bad. Okay, so then what do we got here? We get the crazy locker room scene. Yes, you thought the locker room in Lady Blood fight was weird. No, this fucking locker room is bonkers. We got every nationality and historical fighting figure in all time just stretching in the fucking locker room, just doing things and shit. And here comes our homeboy, which I put as the Australian, who has just a big knife.
It's Harrison, bro.
Harrison is his name?
Put some respect on his
Put some respect on his fucking name. And it's fucking weird, bro. And he's like, hey, man, like, thanks for helping me out. He's like, are we friends now? And he's like, yeah, I'm just trying to lighten the mood. Like, again, I don't understand the Harrison character at all.
Well, not, okay. But he's not buff.
No.
He's not a good fighter.
No, he just has a big
So
knife.
it's like, I could literally just show up and be like, hey, man, can I be part of Kumite?
Yeah, you could have, bro, if you had a big knife. Obviously, because this is literally the weapons Kumite. I didn't notice that everybody had a fucking weapon, but you're right. Everybody had a weapon. I didn't realize that until you said that earlier.
But Drew, American dudes like trying to be friendly or whatever. Yeah, Drew Collins just sits there. You're gonna get yourself killed.
That's true.
He doesn't like friendly conversation. He doesn't embrace him like the other characters do in the other movies.
Yeah.
He's just like, you're gonna get yourself killed.
That our boy Drew does embrace is death.
Oh my God.
We have a flashback where he's told to embrace it because that's what make him the ultimate fighter. There's also an eye patch guy, and then he's like, he does tell the American, like, hey, be careful because if that patch is covering one eye, his other senses, bro.
It's true.
And the American's like, I don't give a fuck, dog. Like, whatever. I'm here to fucking kill and fucking fuck bitches. Like, he don't give a shit about nothing else. So then, what annoyed me the fucking most about this movie, there's a lot of things, but this shit annoyed me. The two Americans were the only ones that wouldn't kill in their fights.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, you fucking assholes. If you notice that, they boo the shit out of our boy Harrison, and then they boo the shit out of Drew because they're the only two. Everybody else are fucking horrible monsters that kill, but the two Americans won't do that.
And what's the guy say? You're messing up my odds by not killing him or something like that, right?
He's like, but no, I'm American. So then there's a fucking Viking. Because, like, okay, there's a fucking Viking. And our boy Drew's like, I won't fight without seeing the girl. And then, like, he gets to see the girl, and they have a moment again. And he's trying to explain to her why he's doing it, but he really doesn't.
I don't.
Like, he never once says, like, dude, I grew up with this guy, you know, like, it never gets explained to this poor girl. Was like, I just was trying to take pictures of some shit, you know.
I've been kidnapped into white slavery.
Like, this is some bullshit. Like, you know, all I got was some Chinese and a kiss. Man, so I'm dick. But so then we see our boy Drew fight for the first time. And he fights
other than his dreams, you mean?
Yes. With the sword, like in the tournament. And his thing with the Viking is he keeps hitting him in the helmet, which causes a Viking to have, he's like, you got a headache now? You got a headache? Which was weird because Drew would play this character that was very stoic, but then he would talk shit while he was fighting.
Spider-Man, bro.
Okay, all right. Puts him to sleep. He chokes him out.
Yeah.
And then he gets booed because he's not killing anybody. Then we see Kenjiro fight again.
Yeah, he fights Harrison.
Which you're like, okay, this is literally our boy, our big boy, our buff guy from every movie in Kung Fu movie. Tongpo. No, the other one. Bolo Young. And this is Bolo Young fighting our biker guy. Like, I go, God damn it, they're not even trying to make it different than Bloodsport. Like, this shit is exactly like Bloodsport.
What are you talking about? He has a samurai sword, gets sliced in half.
Dude, he slices Harrison in half. Like, that shit's wild. Like we see it come out the back, right? Like blood splats out the back.
Do you see that? I don't.
Yeah, it shows a weird cut. It's fucking weird. And again, our boy Drew's only fighting because of the lady, but now Andrew actually fights our buff dude, Buff D. Snyder.
They should have built a dummy, so like when he slices him in half, he comically
you would have split. Oh, that would have been amazing. He would have just fucking folded in half or whatever, and. And I will tell you this again. I skipped over it, but our fight with our two Chinese guys was really actually decent fight. That's probably the best fight in the movie by far, and it was a good fight.
Yeah,
like it's a shame when you get to see more of them. And he never used his knife in his hair, did he?
Not.
He would bite it during the fights.
Not there. He uses it later.
Oh, does he though? Actually use it?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Because that was kind of. I liked him a lot. I thought that was a cool fucking character. I wish we'd have seen more. But then again,
see, you don't see it go out the back of.
But
him.
you see blood, no, or something?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, you see it running down his neck.
That's okay. That's what I'm thinking.
But you don't see it splat out. You don't see anything because by the time like it goes like down. And then it's already like a foot from him.
Again, they should have just built a little puppet and then it just slides and goes. Broof.
That would have been fucking hilarious. So then he fights this buff guy. He doesn't even kill him. He kind of defeats him with a double hand chop. Remember? He runs up and he goes, yeah. And then that's it. And I'm just like, because he leaves him there and he's like, you're like, say uncle. And the guy's like, okay, I'm done. And then he turns around. He's like, ah. And then he just turns around and double hand chops him. And I'm like, kill him. Like, why is this guy? So why are they so against Andrew killing anybody in this movie? I don't understand.
Because he didn't have a gun.
That's what it is.
America is like,
but a sword that would be too much.
They're like, hey man, we don't fuck with swords.
So then,
it's Fan Shu versus Kenjiro.
Yes, which was the guy that I liked.
Yes,
right?
And then they both have chain weapons.
Yes.
Well, he has chain weapons, and the other guy has a sword.
Yeah, but Kenjiro does a fucking ultimate victory, cuts his motherfucking head off. That shit made me laugh out loud. Because the shit got ka-dunk and it falls here. So fucking stupid. Like, he cuts his motherfucking heads off. Like, it's crazy. We get to the final fight.
I think that's where the hair guy like hits him in the cheek or whatever.
That's when he gets him with the you're right. He's swinging it around. Okay, but he gets defeated, head cut off. We're at the final fucking fight. I lost like these 10 minutes, so you might have to fill shit in for me because I think I literally.
So Kenjiro comes in and he's like, Drew, put this on. So he wants him to wear special clothes.
Yeah,
I remember that.
So that's how he gets the outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Then Kenjiro is preparing a sword. Just like sharpening it up. He's cleaning it. And then that's when Drew talks to the forced ghost of his dad.
But Dad's still alive, right?
We never saw it. Yeah, they never said he's dead.
Yeah,
so
because he said, I'm going to kill you and then I'm going to go kill him or whatever. Kenjiro says that.
Ghost.
Sixth Sense, baby. He's up.
That's a Sixth Sense.
Oh, he's like, Dad, I need to talk to you. Okay. Oh, is this Drew? Hello? They went into the house. He projected himself like Doctor Strange.
So, okay. I remember this final fight being slow as fuck. Did you guys feel that way? It wasn't very quick and action packed. It felt like it was very like,
I said they get on the floor and it's blah.
Yeah. It's very like, the best fight again was the first fight.
Yeah.
And all the other fights after that kind of sucked.
There's a lot of stuff that's happening off screen.
Okay. And even then, in this fucking fight scene, they don't let him kill. The only reason he kills him is the guy throws at him, he turns around, he blocks it, and it hits it right back into him and he kills his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't understand that choice of a character from Andrew. Like, the fact that he can't kill. I don't understand what the fuck that is. But he does. He blocks it, goes right back into Mark. Dude, Mark's a bad actor, bro.
What? How dare you?
This was his first movie, remember?
Oh, this was his first movie.
This was his first movie.
Oh, okay, then. We got to see his last movie. Well, we'll see. We'll see in next week's movie for sure then. And then the fucking, one of the fucking lines I love, the guy's like, why couldn't we just be friends?
Yeah.
What?
Why couldn't we just be friends?
And they walk off in a fucking corridor, cannon, bam, bam, hits, bro, hits after hits. Oh my God, this fucking movie. Anything I missed, guys? I think I said too much.
Do you think he was bad in Double Dragon?
God damn, yeah, bro. It wasn't good.
He's over the top in that.
He's over the top.
But maybe that was a director. That might have been actually a director being like, I want you to be more.
Yeah.
Or he's like, this is a video game movie.
Because he asked him to be excited. He's like, no, more exciting. And then that's when maybe he fucking finds.
So he's got a few TV things, and then he does American Samurai. Then he does Only the Strong.
Second
and then
where's Brotherhood of the
Was he bad in
he
that?
has a couple things, and then he does Double Dragon.
Good,
so
I know, but like,
this was 92, Only the Strong 93, Double Dragon 94. Brotherhood is
2001.
2001.
All right, we're gonna get to see him. But I think he plays a character. Well, we'll see.
He's in Cradle to the Grave.
Shit.
Yeah,
Cradle to the Grave.
Don't give it.
Yes.
Get me down.
And he's got a lot of back on TV stuff.
Enrique, would you tell people to watch this movie?
No, hell no.
Really? Not even for fucking shits and giggles and red chonies?
Bro, there's too much good stuff out there. You want people to watch this?
Who's gonna say I'm gonna
American
say I'm just
Ninja?
asking the question.
I'm sure you said.
How do you know?
Because you thought it was hilarious. And
wait till I get
you
there.
You enjoyed yourself.
Wait till I get there. All right.
It's so bad you like.
Don't put words in my mouth. All right. John, would you tell people to watch this?
Guys, it's so bad. I love it.
Now, would you?
No. Maybe check out the
American Ninja 3.
No, the two Chinese guys fighting.
Yeah.
See if there's like a hits. Like here's the fight scenes from this movie.
There is actually a fight scene from this movie because I was looking at it, saw it as one of the things. So that would, but trust me, that's the only good one. No, don't watch this. Look, American Ninja I think is worse than this movie, but there's more laugh out loud dumb shit in that movie where this was just bad. I don't know if that fucking makes sense. Like stabbing a dude through rice but no blood was fucking stupid. Lasers? Fucking lasers, bro. And at least
the ninjas walking through that.
Ridiculous. Okay.
Yeah.
But again, at least that movie was itself. I was mad that this was just a bad version of Bloodsport.
In this movie, I don't think you need to be the American samurai. You could have just been something samurai. Right?
Or just a samurai or whatever.
Yeah, because the other movie actually, he's a soldier. He's part of this.
Yeah. Oh, I see what he's actually an American ninja. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like that one is more patriotic.
Look, this is a great point. He grew up in Japan. He's not American.
I know. He doesn't ever even speak.
They could call it Gaijin.
Yeah, that would have been and Mark calls him that.
Yeah.
That would have been a great name for that. Like, that's the thing. It's so stupid because he's not American. He knows nothing of America, I guess, until he becomes a reporter in America.
He's a mild-mannered reporter, Drew Collins.
Yeah,
He would almost been Japanese American. Would have made more sense. I would have been like,
how was he
American.
speaking English? Like perfect English.
The American
up.
Japanese ninja.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. That's what it should have been.
Does this make your worst movie list?
Yes. But not in a fun way. This one's just bad. Yeah.
The other one's not in a fun way either, bro.
But
It's
again,
bad.
there's more lasers, bro. Like, there's dumber shit in it that
Lasers.
made me laugh. The guy that's like, let's take this downtown.
But it's still bad.
Stupid.
We
Yes,
can't-
yes,
Okay.
yes, 110%.
Okay.
This one just wasn't redeeming in any way. And again, it even had chonies like Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Like, it was so much. That's what pissed me off about this movie.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
American Ninja's pendejada. Like, whatever.
But
you know?
I mean, American Ninja was trying to be what, like
Every other war movie. But,
Yeah.
but like, it didn't make me feel like I was watching Missing in Action.
no?
No, it's a war movie where this shit made me feel like, bro, you're like, there's a female reporter. Like, everything about this fucking movie was the same. Red chonies, for God's sakes, bro. Like,
Yeah.
they fucking even said, like make sure they're red, bro. Because maybe Black Van Damme, bro. Like, it's but by the time Van Damme's hot, cannon's out the window, right?
Which one came first?
Bloodsport.
Okay.
How did
By
Cannon-
like 4 years.
how did Cannon not get Van Damme? He was too big.
He's getting big, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
No, we're gonna find out about Van. You gonna find out about Van Damme, dog. You shoot June Claude Van Damme when it happens, bro. You gonna find out.
I mean, we've seen a couple.
Oh, but you haven't seen fucking the Mr. Sandman and then fucking Death One. You haven't seen him, fool. You don't know Van Damme like I know Van Damme. You gonna get to see him. All right, but we're finishing up May, and I know it's not May anymore. Again, adulting. But we're gonna finish up his run with what I'm gonna already say is better than the movie we just watched, which is gonna be Brotherhood of the Wolf. But before that, I'm just gonna say it out loud. I don't think this is making the top 10.
Can if I believe I can.
Top
Is
10
it-
of our worst.
Is it the worst movie we've ever watched?
No.
What is the worst movie? American Ninja still to you?
No, it's
like the Kung Fu Zombie or something.
Dude, that Chuck Norris one was fucking shitty too, though.
Chuck Norris versus Michael Myers.
Yeah, because it was so slow. Yeah,
You-
Kung Fu Zombies is bad too, though.
You do have Silent Rage up there. You have Kung Fu Zombie, Silent Rage, American Ninja, Invincible Dragon, Double Dragon, Sidekicks, and
It's
American
me.
Samurai.
I
I
was
would
the
put this at
killer
3.
the whole time.
What about the 7 vampires or some bullshit?
That
like that?
motherfucker-
You
was
don't
a
have
hit,
that
bro.
one on here.
But that one's bad too.
No, that was a hit because we had Homegirl in there. She needs to go on the list, homeboy.
From that one?
Hell yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about. I'll have
1979
to go look.
Playmate, whatever. Wasn't that? We need to revisit our list. But that being said, I would put me personally, I would put this as the third worst movie we've ever watched. Because again, Sam, like the Golden Ones and all those things are so bad, but there's some shit about it.
What's
that
your
makes you
first
laugh.
one? Kung Fu Zombie?
I'm okay with Kung Fu Zombie being the worst. Yeah. And I'm okay with American Ninja, even though it made me laugh. I get it. It is shitty.
Silent Rage number 2? Or
Yeah,
what's number 2?
I'm good. I would even put Silent Rage before the other one, but because it's just so slow, man. Like there's parts of that movie just fucking drag. Ugh.
Yeah,
But
plus
whatever.
Chuck Norris is in it.
You son of a bitch. But again, this goes into that list of horrible movies. Fuck who knows where. But again, if you want that scene is pretty cool. Like Barker said, I do think if you check out the best fight scenes, you might enjoy that one. But other than that, guys, that and the sex scene alone, you should be reasons why you probably watch this movie. Okay.
Please don't watch that.
Steven's favorite fucking character in all movies of all time.
It's too hot.
This lady probably drove me the most crazy.
Really?
Yeah, even
She's
like
bad.
the reporter in Bloodsport's bad, but this one's
What about
way
the girl in
bad,
American
man.
Ninja?
Oh, she drove me
Oh,
crazy.
God.
Like,
She's
the
just as
daughter.
bad.
Yeah, they're all bad. Like this girl.
And once again, but our Kung Fu movies, so forward thinking. Our ladies are kicking ass. Our ladies are like showing them how to beat people.
Like a lot. Alyssa Milano was kick ass because she was out there like solving the dad's problems, right?
Yeah.
Like she was
yeah.
she was not that. Let me just
She
settle
was
for
taking
this.
she was doing the job the police couldn't do.
Yeah.
Forward thinking movie.
Yes, it is. But movies next week. Brotherhood of the Wolf.
Pack the loop.
Hey, young Orozco, do you like martial arts?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Do you like werewolves?
Ooh.
Of course. We put them together in a movie. And it's French. Hell yeah.
This movie's in French?
But you could probably find it in French, but it's originally in French, right? With an English dub?
I thought I don't know. I forget. It's been a while.
It's fucking everything you can think of in when it comes to werewolves and martial arts, guys. And guns. There's a shit ton of guns in this too, but I don't remember. Yeah. So this is going to be interesting for sure. Brotherhood of the Wolf available where, Stevens?
You can stream it on AMC Plus if you get that one, or on Sling, or you can rent it pretty much anywhere.
All right. Other than that, guys, again, we'll finish this off. And right after that, we're going into Jean-Claude Van Damme. We're going to hit 4 Van Damme movies in a row. I don't know if we'll make it to the other end, but we'll make sure we make it happen. Hey, Enrique, where can they get a hold of us?
Oh shit! Where? What is it? It's
our link tree.
Link tree.
I know it's only been 2 weeks.
linktr.ee/Gung-Fu Super Bros.
All right. Hey, Barker, where can they leave us a message?
Oh, buddy. Did you not hear the link tree?
It's on the link tree, bro.
It's on the link tree. Yeah, I mean, you can go to www.anchor.fm/gungfusuperbros.com. You could talk very slowly.
Hey, remember, guys, on those YouTube videos, hit like and subscribe. Make sure you do that. We need that. We need the thumbs up. We need that stuff. So please keep hitting that for us. We really appreciate it. What else, Barker?
Oh, hold on, buddy.
I got signed out. What do we got planned for Jean-Claude Van Damme?
What movies?
All right, first of all, June.
Yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Maybe not necessarily in this order, but I think we are going with Lionheart. We're going to hit up a little Death Warrant.
Yeah.
We're also going to do... What was the third one?
Street Fighter and Double Impact.
Double Impact and Street Fighter. You know what else I was thinking about, though, dude? We're not doing Cyborg.
Oh.
Cyborg's kind of fucking dope, too, with Dolph Lundgren. And it has Dolph Lundgren in that bitch. So, but of course, we are going to probably end it with Street Fighter, because as much as a
Are you not thinking Universal Soldier?
Universal Soldier, sorry, not Cyborg. Oh, he did Cyborg too, though.
Cyborg as well.
But Universal Soldier is what I'm thinking about. Thank you very much. Yeah. Where with Dolph Lundgren, yeah, because he did Cyborg too.
Is that enough samurai? Is that enough martial arts?
Yeah, it's probably less martial arts than that one. You're right. It's just a fucking dope.
You guys were watching Time Cop?
Double Impact.
Double Impact.
Yeah, that's on our list.
No, Double Trouble. Sorry, Double Trouble too. With hold on, Jean-Claude Van Damme, check. Dennis Rodman,
Double Trouble,
check. Mickey Rourke. Check. Double Trouble. Get you some of that.
What the heck is
they
that?
Like JCVD, that sad one. Oh, man. There's enough to do 2 months. We'll come back next year, Jean-Claude Van Damme. We'll do it again.
The Legionnaire.
Yeah. Quest. The fake Bloodsport. He did that one later. Oh, my God. Yeah. Okay. We can't do Jean-Claude Van Damme
Double
movies.
Team? Is that what you're thinking
Double
of?
Team. Thank you.
There you go.
I'm sorry that I forgot the fucking one movie that Dennis Rodman was in. But yes. Double Team. Yeah. Dope ass movie.
I was like, what are these movies?
Yeah. We got to hold them to June. We always got to do him in June. There is enough to do for him. Sure. And then we never saw the new one.
Frenchie.
Yeah, we never saw the new one.
His new
his new one too. So, but we're gonna go into it. But first, again, Brotherhood of the Wolf. Remember, make sure you watch that. Again, like, subscribe, do all that stuff for us, guys. Again, sorry about the 2-week break, adulting, but as long as we can do it, we'll make it happen for you guys. So make sure you show us some love. Hey, Barker, say bye.
Hey, Marvel folks.
Enrique,
bye.
Super Dude Stevens,
Bye.
And remember, my name is Yvonne. Love you guys. And what are you gonna do, mate? Fight with your dick?